Here we are at the Duds Dome in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where the Minneapolis Milk Duds will take on the British Columbia Beavers in tonight's battle for the Pacific Cup champions. Thank you for tuning in to the SPL Network. My name is Darth. Let's get to know the rosters that'll be on the ice for this one. For the visiting team, the British Columbia Beavers, finishing the season with a 7-7 record, one of those losses being overtime, seeding them out to be one of the lower-rung teams, the two middle of the pack trying to battle it out, find themselves in the finals. They find themselves here tonight. Dynasty, Hex, Pediatric Patrick, and Milk. Going to be an interesting matchup as they take on what is the undefeated Western team, seeding out the first by a lot. The Minneapolis Milk Duds, Barbecue, Cole, Fuico, and Graves. Fuico, Patrick, two captains here tonight, but it's gonna be a wild one. I don't think I need to point it out, but the last time these two teams met up, Minneapolis won. Their 15-0-0 record kind of stating that for me, but let me iterate what the differences were on the board. July 19th, both these teams played 3 times in the regular season, as the West Division only had 6 teams. Everybody played everybody twice, or everybody played everybody 3 times. The top 4 out of the 6 made playoffs. Minneapolis making the 3rd seed, walking past over the 2nd seed earlier on here in the playoffs due to a scheduling conflict and a forfeit dished out against the Oregon Capybaras. Capybaras finished with a 9-4 record and a 2.5 game lead over the British Columbia Beavers on the regular season. Last time these two teams met up at center ice, July 19th, 2023, 13-3. The final score, goal scorers for the Milk Duds, 6 for Graves, 4 for Fuico, 3 for Barbecue. And for the British Columbia Beavers, Hex led the way in terms of goals scored with 2 and Milk with 1, and that's where they sat. The Beavers going to be in for a ride here tonight. They play with the ping. They have Hex and Milk, 2 Easterners. Going to be in for a ride with the 90-plus ping going all the way across the northern nation here tonight. And they're going to be fighting their demons, and they're going to be fighting their ping. They got more accustomed to it as the season went on. The second time these two teams met up, it was 14-9. A lot closer than the Mercy Roll the first time around. Milk Duds 14, Beavers 9. For the Beavers, Dynasty, Patrick, Hex for the lineup. Dynasty 5 goals, Pediatric and Hex both had 2 to notch into their belt at the end of that night. Of course, on the other side, Barbecue, once again, an offensive fiend. Played all 3 periods, had 6 goals to show for it. Graves next in line with 4. Cole and Fuico both had 2. And then the third time these two teams met up, to complete the trifecta, Minneapolis came out on top 10-2, where British Columbia found their lone stragglers from Hex and Milk. Once again, it's like poetry. It rhymes a little bit. But Barbecue, Cole, Graves, and Fuico all out there once again for the Minneapolis Milk Duds. Only 4 roster spots here this season for West, as to a lot more teams to play, and make sure that more active players are rewarded with the pucks rewards, as well as what might be the crown this season. It's still up for debate because the contenders division dissolved in the middle of the season, and the stance that I have taken and set as a precedent as the league admin has been, if there's 2 Western divisions, we'll think about the crown and the title. Until then, nothing to be had. We're ending the season with 1 division. We started the season with 2. It happens. But during that last matchup, 10-2, this was the final score. Milk Duds had Barbecue out there with 2 goals, Graves with 3, Fuico 4, Cole with the lone goal out there on the ice. And, of course, Pediatric Patrick once again hemming up the defense. 4 out of the team's 5 saves. Going to have to do it again here tonight if they have a chance at coming out on top. But, of course, coming out of the regular season, top goal scorer Fuico, the man to watch here tonight as we take a look at the odd shot players to watch. Fuico and Hex, the 2 top goal scorers for both their hockey clubs. Fuico, the first place goal scorer, Hex, the 11th. And in the middle, a lot of variety indeed. Milk Duds, 3 of their 4 starters, top 5 in goal scoring. Fuico, 60 goals for, he's number 1. Graves, 53 goals, he's number 2. And, of course, number 5, Barbecue, had 29 goals, tying Goku from the Eyebrow Mantis Shrimp with 29 goals in the regular season. Barbecue having 10 games played, Goku having 11. But, of course, with the Mantis Shrimp, they didn't win as many games as Minneapolis, so it holds a little bit more water, at least to me. But between these 2 teams, these are the 2 players to watch. Of course, the save makers are going to make a difference down there on the ice as well, and that much will be true here later tonight. But taking a look at what the bracket is going into tonight, as 3 players filing into the lobby: Graves, Barbecue, Fuico, the starting lineup for the Minneapolis Milk Duds. They took out the Eyebrow Mantis Shrimp in a 2-game sweep, 12-2 the first game, 11-5 the second game. Tonight is a best of 5 between these 2 teams, regardless of what the graphic says. So it's going to be a long haul. We're playing on the Western servers here in North America. Hopefully the lag's a little bit better than we started with in the season. Early on in weeks 1 and 2, everybody had at least something to say about what the state of the servers were in. And not all of them were all that friendly. But tonight, I think we're going to have a good one here for the Pacific Cup playoffs. Once again, it's the finals. Everybody's season has led up to this point here at the Duds Dome. And we'll see if Dynasty, Pediatric Patrick, and Hex can get it done. Pediatric Patrick and Fuico, the captains of their respective teams here tonight. It's a beautiful day. Very warm. We're starting to get to the fall season. Some of the NHL teams are playing their exhibition prospect tournaments. Got to see a little bit of the Dallas Stars and the Detroit Red Wings play earlier on today. Beautiful prospects. I'm excited to see what they bring to the NHL, but that's neither here nor there. We're talking about the SPL, and we're talking about them now. 6 players are in the lobby. They all want to kill each other, at least a little bit. At least in the video game world. It's in Minecraft. It's not as severe as you once think it was, but it's going to be wild to see how these two teams form. Haven't watched the Lick of West play except for Mojo's Casa playoff game during that semifinals between the Minneapolis Milk Duds and the Eyebrow Mantis Shrimp, and that's all I've gotten so far for West. But they're good players, regardless of their small size. They do have the talent in the pool, but whether or not tonight we're going to see that come out in full display is going to be up to the boys themselves down there on the ice. There is a 10-goal mercy roll here in our best of 5 here tonight. If that gap ever hits 10 on the board, we will call it early and we'll move into either the next game or into the end of the series, whichever it may be. But it's gonna be a rough one. I think it's gonna be a lot of offense from the Milk Duds, just basing it off the records, basing it off the stat sheets. But of course, I have been proven wrong, and we'll see if I'm proven wrong again. We're down on the ice. We're ready to rock. We're ready to roll with it. British Columbia Beavers on the left side of your screen in the brown. Minneapolis Milk Duds on the right side in the black. The boys are ready to rock. So are we up here in the booth. The puck is dropped. The game is on. Time is underway here tonight. Right off the bat, Barbecue finds the first goal for the Minneapolis Milk Duds. Throws the puck towards the cage. Sees if it sticks, and it does. Finding its way home. 1-0 Duds early on here in the first. That puck trickles out to the top side. Finds its way down the near side wall. A shot towards the cage goes wide by Pediatric Patrick. Picked up here. Down low by Fuico. Fuico looks to dance his way out off the near side, finds his way over to Graves. Graves here off the backhand, look for that lane to open up off the backhand, chips that one wide out to the far side. Barbecue tries to get it out in front. Hex says no. Hex topside. Dynasty down low for the Beavers. Here's Fuico with it now. Fuico dances topside off the backhand. Stick check there by Hex, brought down to the near side wall. Patrick tries his hand at it. Graves here dancing his way through the opposition, but not able to get through it cleanly. Here's Fuico back for the Duds off the backhand. Stopped there by Graves. Graves down low. Keeps it corner to corner over to Barbecue. Barbecue returns that favor to the near side. Graves keeps possession back over for the Milk Duds. Here's Fuico at the red line, dancing with it. Hex there stops him. Two of those players meeting in the Pro Division here this season. Fuico playing with the higher ping, shooting, scoring. Barbecue with another one. 2-0 on the board here, 1 minute, 2 seconds elapsing into this first period of Game 1. Barbecue setting a precedent. Dynasty fighting for it. Barbecue to the point. Finds Fuico back to the defensive zone, maintaining possession for the Minneapolis Milk Duds as he takes his time with the backhand. Looking top side, bank pass over to Barbecue. Barbecue looking to take this one back behind his fence. Use it as a separator against Hex. Barbecue near side. Fuico picks it up off the forehand, top side over to Graves. Graves with a shot off the forehand, deflected wide there by Pediatric Patrick. Here's Dynasty top side. Forehand shot towards the cage. Fuico there denies that one, gets past one. Forehand looking for the rip. Doesn't find the lane he wants, passes it over to Barbecue. Barbecue here keeping possession towards that near side. Looking to dance its way out in front. Just not able to make it past Dynasty nor Pediatric Patrick cleanly. Topside Barbecue to the point, finds Fuico. Fuico here with 3:14 to go. Graves shooting, nice save off the post and scooped wide off the near side. A beautiful first save coming out of the back corner of the Beavers. Fuico with a shot going wide off into the far side corner. British Columbia here with the puck. Graves there looking to take that one away. Graves down low for Minneapolis. Pediatric Patrick on the defensive side here for the British Columbia Beavers. Patrick backhand through Barbecue, back to the point. Barbecue forehand pass out in front. Here's Hex taking it away for the defense. Barbecue takes it back in the neutral zone for the boys in black. Topside over to Fuico. Fuico backhand tipped off there by Dynasty. Here's Graves with it now. Topside into the corner. Fuico here in the O zone trying to keep this pressure alive. Off the forehand, shot goes wide. Near side goes off. Graves back to Barbecue. Minneapolis on the ice right now. 3 native Western players. Beavers, they got Hex. Hex is going to be fighting his demons and his ping here tonight. Coming off this East Coast, trying to play with the West ping. Seeing if his skill and his perseverance really just comes out on top, even though he's playing with that upper 90. Hex out in front of his own cage, playing with fire. Dynasty trying to stand tall. He does! Oh, what a save. Graves at a point-blank situation. Just not able to hit the broadside of the barn. Shooting, scoring, and they're on the board for one. Where opportunity came a knocking on one side of the ice. Hex said, hey, look, the net's open. And he found himself a goal. 2:10 to go here in the first. It's 2-1. Barbecue looking to make it the naysay, and that Graves just sitting back in the crease. He said, if I sit here long enough, the puck will find me. If you love it and you let it go, eventually it'll find you, or something like that. 3-1 on the board. Duds find themselves out on top with a quick answer. 2:05 to go here in the first. The boys play on. Fuico, Barbecue, pulled to the near side, finds the point shot. Nice save there by Pediatric Patrick to the near side wall. Dancing back towards his own defensive side, throws that one off the wall. Hex getting a piece. Fuico there tries at it, but Dynasty gets it on the defensive side. Fuico pushes the offense. The back pedals back over to Patrick. Here's the captain of the British Columbia Beavers. Long time standing. Looking to make the most of his opportunities. Forehand pass off the wall. Finds Dynasty to get that one down low. Hex going to be the first man, too, for the boys in brown. Down towards that near side. Off the backhand scoop. Not able to get it to go. Here's Graves with the puck now. Off the forehand. Stopped by Dynasty. Graves. Forehand. Backhand. Thrown off the end glass over to Barbecue. Barbecue down low here for Minneapolis. Stick checked away by Hex, but it goes off the face of Fuico. Fuico low. Graves with it now. Off the backhand to the point, but nobody to take that one away. 1:20 to go here in the first period of action. Nobody's saying die quite yet. Patrick trying to force that issue, not able to get that rebound to just find his way to trickle on towards the cage. Graves challenged by Hex. Down low in the defensive zone for Minneapolis. Hex looking to take that one away. Had the body position, but the stick just pogoed off the wall. And that's just, what some would be considered to be unfortunate. Shooting off the body of the side of the cage, I suppose. I didn't hear the crowd react to that one. I guess that one doesn't count as a shot. 53 seconds go here in the first. Barbecue here with it now for Minneapolis. Dancing near side, stopped by Hex off the forehand. Trying to get that one back to the neutral zone with a little bit of finesse. Graves there. Barbecue. Then Fuico. Fuico looking top side. Fakes out Hex. Gets a step near side over to Graves. Graves off the backhand. Dances out in front. Shooting. Nice save by Dynasty. As that one cycled back around town for Minneapolis. Finding his captain top side. Here's Fuico with it now. 33 seconds to go here at the red line. Stick check by Hex. Keeps possession. 30 seconds. Dynasty near side. Throws this one out. Barbecue, the lone man, back in his own blue line to take that one top side forehand pass. Fuico shooting. Oh, what a save by Dynasty. Fuico. Dynasty trying to get it out. Fuico there scooped it out in front. Graves not really expecting that, nor should he have. 17 seconds remain here in the first, here in game one. Pediatric Patrick, if he can scoop this one towards the cage, it'll be a beauty. Nice try by Hex to stick check Fuico into that shot lane. Just barely missing on that pool shot some spoke of in Rocket League that one time. But that looks like that'll do it for the first period of action. It's 3-1 at the end of one here at the Duds Dome in Minneapolis. I'm going to see if I can fix these colors together. Both sides of the ice, not giving each other anything easy. Both pride down there. I can't blame. All right, I think I'm set. All right, that's going to be a lot easier to see. 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll. We'll sift through it, take a clip if you want to see the stat lines. We're back on the ice here in the second. On the right side, we have the Minneapolis Milk Duds in the black. On the left side, we have the British Columbia Beavers in the lighter brown. Shooting, scoring. Hex does it again. He finds a goal right from the get-go. A beautiful backhand shot. Coming off his series here in the semifinals of the Pro Division. Pittsburgh Vipers, Plymouth Plague. Hex playing for the Vipers, doing that time and time again here tonight. Nice shot, better save there by Fuico. They're coming out with all guns blazing, no punches pulled here in the second period of game one. Dynasty shooting, far side and wide off the cage. Patrick looking to keep this one alive as he dances his way towards that near side. Graves there with a little bit of the Beyblade action. Everybody on the ice playing with that controller, and they need to. Barbecue, near side, Graves. Going to be the lone man back, going to have to fight for it. Goes off Patrick, shooting, goes off Fuico and wide. Here's Graves with it now, 4:30 to go here in the second. It's just been an onslaught of offense. Beavers looking for a response, shooting, scoring. Fuico says, no way, Jose. Makes it 4-2 with 34 seconds elapsing off that second period clock. A laser beam labeled for that top left corner. And as a goalie, I don't know what you can do there. Had his keyboard, mouse, not controller. Thank you, Iggy. A little insider info. Topside scoring. Fuico left all alone down in the O zone, and he's dangerous as ever down low. Not quite the OV office, but there's certainly not a man between him and that cage. 3's the gap. 4:18 to go here in the second. The boys play on. Graves dancing, shooting, near side and wide. The Duds said, all right, you guys came to play. You guys came out, you had something to say in that opening statement, but we have a rebuttal. Barbecue, topside, Fuico scoring, and where it said we're not done yet. 4's the gap on the board. 6-2, now the score. Barbecue, Fuico, dynamic duo. Graves setting it up with a little T-ball. 57 seconds into it. A plethora of goals. And I'm sure to be more. Graves near side. A shot goes wide. Fuico on the top side looking to bring this one down and around town. Pediatric Patrick looking to take this one out for a joyride. Patrick. Backhand. A little slander in the lobby chat. First time I've read that in a hot second. There's Graves with it now. Taking his time. Dynasty playing cautiously, and he's rightfully doing so. Graves very, very poised with the puck. A team has gone undefeated so far in the playoffs in the regular season, winning 17 straight games here in the West Division. And you got to play all of them hard. You got to play all of them with respect. Because if you don't, Barbecue is going to find a way to get through you. Hex might have gotten a bit of a lag spike there that forced that overextension on the defensive side, but does not matter. All that matters is the points on the board, and right now it's 7-2. Thank you, Nerd, for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Pediatric Patrick topside looking to get this one out of the D zone. Hex here with nobody to pass to, so he goes for a shot instead. Good defense there by Fuico. Here's Fuico with it now. Played his first season back in Season 1 with the Edmonton Beauties. Won a championship with them back in Season 4, if I'm not mistaken. But Barbecue with another shot, another goal. Throwing his 4th goal of the night up there. Chalk it up. It's 8-2. Just barely elapsing that 2-minute mark going into the second period. That gap just getting bigger. 10-goal mercy roll is in effect here tonight, just like every other SPL game. We'll see if it ever comes into play. Hex here with it. Back in. Stopped by Barbecue for a second. Fuico there with a blocked shot. Goes topside forehand shooting. I saved by Dynasty, and it goes barely wide of the body of Graves. Pediatric Patrick throws this one down low off the end wall. Hits the end of the cage. Fuico there going to collect his change. So he looks topside to pass the Barbecue. Not a whole lot of opportunity here as he sends this one near side. Here's Fuico with it now. Fuico challenged there by Hex. Back into the defensive zone. He trails off. Back behind his own goal line. 2:20 to go here in the second. Topside Barbecue. Off the back end. Shooting goes off near side. Patrick stolen. Shooting. Scoring. And it's 9-2. 2:15 to go here in the second. Patrick thought he had it. Fuico said, in fact, you're the have-e. Ha-ha. Hee-hee. Hoo-hoo. 3:45 going off the clock. And Fuico says, all right. You want to see me do it again? Beautiful backhand shot. Finding just barely enough leeway over the stick. Pediatric Patrick, the last man back. Barely. They're just taking everything that the Beavers are giving them right now. Topside, Fuico shooting, scoring, and there's another one. Man. Fuico looking like Rick Sanchez out there, getting swifty with it. 2:04 to go. And we're 1 goal away from the mercy roll. And, there it goes off the near side. Hex on the defense, keeping this one alive over to Dynasty. Right now, Beavers just looking to survive another day. Hex pulling, shooting, far side and wide. Here's Patrick, down low, goes corner to corner. Hex will be the first man to it. Keeps the cycle out to the point. Here's Dynasty looking to play a little keep away. Off the backhand, stolen by Fuico. Fuico back in, taking the fake outs. Nobody's biting. He'll go for the pass instead, but doesn't make a connection. Patrick down low in the defensive zone, trying to get this one down along the end wall. Graves doing the opposite. Barbecue at the point, meet and greet in the party. Graves goes corner to corner near side. Fuico with a great stick check on the Easterner. Shooting goes off the post out in front. Here's Barbecue with a hip check from Graves to loosen that one up. Unfortunate friendly fire out at the far side face-off circle. Fuico off the hip of Hex, finding its way loose off Dynasty. Out in front, Patrick with a beautiful stick check to keep that offensive opportunity from ever even coming to be just conceived of, never thought of, never even thunked about, because that's a word. Barbecue. Beyblade shot goes off. Dynasty topside. Fuico finds his way down the wall. Barbecue out in front, stopped by Patrick, and out from the neutral zone, Fuico takes it away. Back in. Barbecue headshot, not able to score. Great save by Patrick on the read. Graves out at the red line. Looks towards the near side for opportunity. Fuico back in, shooting near side and wide. Beautiful deke out. One thing that we haven't seen a lot during the early stages of rebound was that deke that Fuico pulled off. Mace, I think, was the only one in the first 3 seasons to really try to make that his own. Fuico getting the master of it with this lower ping. Used to playing against the pro players on the eastern ping. Fuico just kind of refining his skills. Just getting better at the game. Dynasty, Fuico, top side of the face-off circle with 18 seconds remaining here in the second. Beavers might be able to pull this one off here in game 1. Get it to the 3 periods. Graves, stick checked away there by Dynasty. Near side, Barbecue off the backhand, not able to get that one through. course, the Beavers not having Milk tonight going to be a big difference maker down there on the ice. Patrick, empty net, shooting, scoring, just barely. With 1 second remaining, this puck's not even going to hit the ice when we come back. At the last moment possible, they find the goal. 3-11 here at the end of the second. The Duds are on top, but will it be a mercy roll? 19 shots for the Minneapolis Milk Duds. They found the cage quite a handsome few times. So far, 8 saves made. 5 of them from Dynasty. 3 of them from Patrick. Holding down the fort back at the defensive side. And a great shot game. 8 shots, 6 goals so far. Fuica with a double hattie. Barbecue 2 goals away from doing it himself with 6 shots on his own account. Going to be wild to see what happens here next as the Minneapolis Milk Duds look to close it out here in the third period. It's a best of 5 here tonight. So no matter what happens, at least we'll have 3 games. Everybody's ready to rock. Everybody's ready to roll. We're back down the ice. Cole and Goku both in the lobby. If either team wants the sub, they have it. Third period of action underway as the Minneapolis Milk Duds almost able to get back to it. If it wasn't for the interference, Hex, 4 seconds in, another shot. Finding its way towards the cage. Barbecue, Graves both take the body. Neither of them go for the puck. Is Goku not on the Beavers? All right, I take that back. Yeah, Goku's on the main strip. I don't know how he got in the lobby. Patrick off the backhand, forehand. It's taken top side. Here's Hex with an out near side over to Dynasty. Dynasty off the backhand, shooting, goes off Fuica and wide. Barbecue. I'm just going to say, last person that crashed my lobby. Things didn't go too hot. His name started with a J and ended with Aron. And if you don't know who he is, there's just a factoid for you in its own right. Down low, here's Graves out. Fuica not able to get the shot on target. Just a little bit too ahead of that shot attempt. Here's Dynasty, top side along the wall. Here's Hex. Off the backhand, stopped by Barbecue. Calm and collected, just taking the effective strikes. It's going to take them where they come. Here's Fuica shooting. And what a save by Dynasty. Barbecue back in the neutral zone. Here's Hex with it now. Graves with a spinorama. Frees that up to Fuica. Fuica near side, pulling that one along the end wall. Hex saying, I'll do it myself. Dynasty throws it off the wall. Hits the head of Fuica on the way out. Graves here with the puck. Tries to get this one away from the opposition. Hex in the corner. Dynasty out of the zone here with 3 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in the third. Cycles it near side. Here's Graves. Graves stopped by Hex. Shooting, scoring off the top shelf where you keep the peanut butter. And it's 4-11. One step at a time was Rome built. Much like here tonight. Hex takes this one down low behind his own defensive end. It's 5-11. I don't know how I kept that at 4. 3:30 to go here in the third. Beavers getting a few chalks up on the board. A little playing for pride moment here tonight. Patrick, top side, stopped by Barbecue, down low. Graves there cycles it back defensively all the way down the ice over to Fuica. Fuica banks it off the wall. Patrick there to meet Graves as soon as he gets contact with the puck. Dynasty getting a few stick checks in there as well. Graves. Down in the corner, Dynasty finds Hex. Hex off the back end, lopped off the near side window, and that one comes out the full 200. Fuica, Barbecue, back over to Fuica. Former Edmonton Beauty member himself off the back end finds Barbecue down off the near side. Patrick getting a piece of it. Barbecue feeds that one back to his captain. Here's Fuica with the puck again. Off the blue line, finds his way topside. Graves with a forehand wrist shot. Not able to find the net at the end of that rainbow. Hex, Barbecue. Off the forehand, stopped by Dynasty. Here's Hex in the corner, taking this one towards that top side ice. Graves there with a few stick checks to make him think about it twice. Hex wants that cross ice pass. Graves will never give him the lane. Graves down low with 2:29 to go here in the third and final period of regulation. Hex there making him think about it. Down low in the corner, walks away with the puck. Off the forehand. Pass down low. Here's Patrick looking for the centering ice. Not able to get that forehand shipped off in time. Graves there sends this one down low and swinging. Here's Dynasty. Dynasty off the forehand, swung off the boards. Here's Graves with it now. Stopped by Patrick. Patrick down low in his own defensive end, trying to get this one through the uprights. Barbecue shooting. Here's side and wide. Fuica challenges. Dynasty goes off Graves. Dynasty goes off the hands of Hex over to Patrick. Patrick here with a hip check, but not able to take possession of the puck. Here's Barbecue with it now at his own blue line. Banks it off the far side wall over to Fuica. Fuica there with a few Beyblades, swings at it. Keeps possession down low in the corner to the point. Shooting wide off the far side. Here's Graves with it now. Shooting, scoring. Oh, what an angle. 12 on the board. Graves, the sniper. Oh, there wasn't much opportunity on that at all. 1:48 to go here in the third. It's now 12-5. Fuico chopped loose. Graves takes it away. Gets a step on Dynasty, but just slows down just barely. Lets Dynasty back in there. Dynasty stick checked away. Didn't hit the stop button in time. Fuico near side. Barbecue shooting. Scoring off the post, off the body. In it goes, and it's 13 now. Just barely snuck its way past Dynasty. And that gap just growing ever so slightly here as we trail on towards the end of regulation. Here's Barbecue topside over to Graves. Shooting, scoring, and another one. I think Thor said that once. Great pass by Barbecue. Graves just sitting down low, says, all right, not even going to lift this one. 1:23 to go. Will we see the end of it? Near side, Graves shoots off the post and wide. Graves shoots off the post and into the center. Here's Fuico. Goes off a body. Graves back in, hits the post, and that one goes off the near side. Patrick makes sure of it. Now it's collected down into the end wall. Graves just slamming his face into the desk, just wanting the puck to do what he wants. But fate has another story. Barbecue, the first man back to collect this dump out 56 seconds to go. Beavers just looking to stop the bleeding right now. Dynasty shooting, far side and wide. Hexier collects it. No, he doesn't. He stick lifted over it accidentally. Or maybe on purpose. Either way, I don't think what happened wasn't what he intended. Great stick check, Patrick. Fuico not going to be deterred from it as he goes off the forehand, back to the neutral zone. Hexier with it now, off the back end, hooking, not able to get past Barbecue. Barbecue looks to lean with it, rock with it, shoots and scores, and that's the end of game one. 15-5, the final score. 35 seconds remain in the third period, and this series is led by the Minneapolis Milk Duds, 1-0. The first game going into the books a little earlier than intended by the crowd here tonight at the Duds Dome, but the Duds Dome fans not at all upset about it. Beautiful first game, a textbook takedown there in the first. Minneapolis let up a little bit here in the second, tried more flashy moves, more flashy plays, and they're really feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Both teams on the ice played a fabulous game there in that third period. Second period as well, British Columbia came out swinging both times around. They just need to warm up, just like the Sun and Megamind. 7 shots, 5 goals, British Columbia. Stood on their heads back in the defensive side. 6 of the team's 10 saves from Dynasty. He's going to have to do it again here in the second and doing a little bit better. All 6 parties ready to rock. All 6 parties ready to roll here in the second period of action, or the second game here tonight, as the Minneapolis Milk Duds lead it 1-0 in the series. Game 2 is underway here. Get the puck drop. Duds defend the right cage in the black. Beavers defend the left cage in the brown. Empty net shot goes wide off the near side. Someone rings its way around the rosy. Here's Hex with it now. Near side, Dynasty scoops this one out. Will it be on? No, just barely wide off the near side of the cage. Scooped out. Dynasty stick check. Shooting. Saved by Barbecue. Barbecue out to the point, trying to keep this one through the north gate of the Milk Duds. Barbecue top side off the forehand. The shimmy was too hard on that transition from the backhand to the forehand. Hex here trying to dance his way down center avenue. Here's Fuico with the puck now. Looking towards that soft side. Top side open. Will he take the pass? Barbecue. Oh, just barely not able to get the shot off in time. Patrick, great backpedal and keeps up the hustle. Gets back in that shot lane before it ever got released. Barbecue back in his own defensive end here for Minneapolis. So he looks to jive with this one near side. Off the backhand. Scooped out. Here's Graves off the head. Dynasty top side off the forehand. Backhand. Trying to get this one along that top side wall. Here's Fuico. Barbecue backhand shooting. Hits the post and that one goes wide. Here's Graves. Back over to Barbecue. Barbecue, bank pass. Graves with it now. Stopped by Hex. Hex here. Off the back end for the Beavers. Graves for Minneapolis. Trying to get this one northways for the Windsor. Hex. Down low to Dynasty. Dynasty here with 3:40 to go here in the first period of action. Banks that one off the top side of the wall. Here's Patrick. Off the back end. Shooting off the side of the cage, and that one doesn't go. Barbecue. Out the other way from Minneapolis. Off the back end. Graves with a shot. Goes wide into the corner. Patrick trying to pick it up, but doesn't. Fuico to the point. Hex gets a piece of it. Patrick top side. Tries to lead his man, but let him a little too far. Hex just got bullied out of the offensive zone. Fuico and Barbecue weren't having none of it. Barbecue, Fuico, topside, gets past one. Patrick back on his high horse, gets back in the race. Dynasty gets a piece of that one, scoops it near side. Graves, Fuico, top side. Looking from the slot, takes it on slowly. Hex there to deny that access. Hex, top side, off the backhand. Patrick here in trouble against Fuico and Graves. Graves takes it away. Hex here with it now. Hex. Gets past one. Dangerous pass over to Dynasty, but he connects with it. Barbecue will get the better body position off that near side. Fuico there picks it up at the red line. Stopped there by Patrick. Shot by Dynasty. Deflected off the defense. Barbecue here taking it away from the Minneapolis Milk Duds off the forehand. Looks for the pass out in front between both teammates. Just barely out of the reach. And that one barely out of the reach of Barbecue. Barbecue point over to Fuico. Shooting! Yeah, that one saved away by Dynasty. Graves, low. Barbecue out in front. Graves off the tip. Tries to keep the cycle alive. Back over to Fuico. 2:30 to go here in the first period of action. A lot of chances just gone by the wayside. That shot goes wide. Hex, Patrick. Patrick banks it off the wall and gives his boy some time to breathe and set up the back check. Patrick playing the last man back. Dynasty been standing on his head so far here tonight. Barbecue, Fuico. Faked out. Here's Hex. Thrown out. Goes off Graves. Stick check there by Hex. Graves will have to retreat with it. Graves looks towards that near side. Playing in the Pro Division. First time here. Off Dynasty. That goes in. That's goal number 1, baby. Game 2. Off to a strange beginning. Hex thrown off Dynasty, and that's not what the chef ordered. 2 minutes to go. That's just a rough one. Wiggly here taking up the mantle back behind the cage. Looking to ring this one down towards that near side. Graves, top side. Shot goes wide of the cage. Swooped out. Here's Graves with it now. Graves down low in the O-zone. Finds his way to the point. Fuico picks it up. I forgot I can't use my number pad. Patrick down low. Barbecue here picks it up. Barbecue near side finds his way towards Fuico. Off the backhand goes into the far side. Then to the near. Fuico here look for that wraparound attempt. So that comes off the hands of Graves. Patrick top side with 60 seconds to go here the first period of game 2. Barbecue down low. Tries to get this one over to Graves. Here's Graves with the puck now. Off the backhand over to Barbecue. Barbecue, Graves near side. Finds his way back out to the neutral zone. Barbecue topside. Fuico with it now. Forehand shot stopped by Hex. Shooting wide off the near side from Graves. Here's Dynasty with 40 seconds to go here in the first period. Possible 3. Shooting, scoring. A little wraparound. A little sneaky. Oh, so cheeky. Fuico saw nobody out in front. Patrick streaking back. Just not able to get back into the crease in time with under 40 seconds to go here in the first. The Minneapolis Milk Duds on top 2-0. Graves out in front off Patrick, finding its way towards that point. Hexler keeping that one down low. She looks to wrap that one towards that top side of the ice. 30 seconds remain. Goes off Fuico in the neutral zone. He takes it away. Off the back end, scores. Top shelf where you keep the peanut butter, and it's 3-0. 26 seconds, all the same that's left in this first period of game 2. Duds took a decisive victory in the first game. With this difference on the board, not quite the same story here tonight. Beavers locking it down on the defensive side for the most part. Have seen 7 shots, only let 3 pass them. Have saved the puck more times than not. Hex down low, trying to get 1 on the board for the Beavers. Pass out to Dynasty, too soft. Good stick check by Dynasty. Gets the puck right back for British Columbia. Here's Pediatric Patrick to Hex from the hip. Not able to take that one through the uprights. 3 seconds remain, and that'll be all she wrote here tonight for period number 1 of game 2. Here at the Duds Dome, it's 3-0 as we walk into the first intermission with a Minneapolis lead. 8 shots, 3 goals so far here tonight. I'm sure there's more where that came from, as Graves, Barbecue, and Fuico really just lighten up the goal light like a Christmas tree here tonight. British Columbia just playing the defense that they know how to. Pediatric Patrick, Hex, 2 saves apiece. Dynasty playing a more offensive role here in game 2 than he did back in game 1. 6 of the team's 10 saves in that first hurdle. Fuico 2 goals, Graves with 1 so far after the first period's over. 6 are ready to rock, 6 are ready to roll. We're back down on the ice here for the second period of action. Duds on the right side in the black. Beavers on the left side in the brown. The puck is dropped, the game is on, and clean 5 minutes on the clock are underway. This one's brought down the near side. Fuico here looking to pick that one up. Barbecue, Fuico. Goes off Patrick over to Graves. Graves here in the neutral zone off that near side. Patrick here with a stick check, trying to get this one down low. Trying to get it away from Graves. Top side over to Fuico. Fuico off the forehand. Here's Barbecue. Barbecue looking to dance with it. Backhand shot stopped there by Dynasty. Dynasty. Backhand pass towards Hex. Not able to find him on connection. Here's Fuico trying to jive his way down center lane. Hex here with a few spinorama moves, trying to get that separation from the opposition. Fuico, Barbecue from the red line, looks near side. Off the backhand, stopped by Hex. Hex backhand shot, stopped by Barbecue. Barbecue topside down the straight, trying to find a way to Fuico. As he fights for it back towards that red line. Pediatric Patrick to Dynasty here for the Beavers. Dynasty, 50 seconds elapsing. Nobody with a shot quite yet. It's able to make the mark. Here's Barbecue. Leading the pack here from Minneapolis on this breakout. Fuico looking for the give and go. Pediatric Patrick reading it, finding his way top side. Dynasty trying to get away from Fuico. Fuico not letting it happen. Beautiful puck possession. Beautiful puck control. Got it on a string down there. Here's Fuico. Stick check by Dynasty. Keeps on keeping on. Topside Graves shooting. Save made. Patrick comes off the topside wall, and that one comes out all the way down to Dynasty. Dynasty getting a piece of this one near side. Looking for the pass over to Hex. He'll send it softly. Hex out in the neutral zone. Topside to Patrick. Patrick here with it now, trying to find that centering pass, but it goes off the end wall instead. Fuico here with a few stick checks and back out to the neutral zone. That one's ushered out. Hex. Fuico. Near side. Barbecue. Down low. All alone. Doesn't have the angle. Has to fight for it. Hex with a beautiful positioning to keep that one from getting through. Fuico with a shot. That one goes wide. Dynasty going to lob this one down into the offensive zone here in the second. So Minneapolis Milk Duds only lead by 3. Graves tries to get Patrick to overextend. He's not biting on any of that bait. Graves, topside. Fuico with it now. Bringing this one down and around town. Topside over to Graves. Graves backhand. Shooting goes wide. Patrick, Dynasty. Tries to find his way to Hex. He'll have to fight for it back down low. Here's Patrick. Reverses top side. Fuico, the first man to it, finds Graves down low. Near side over to Barbecue at the point. Shooting softly. Dynasty says no. Barbecue. Graves down low for Minneapolis. Stopped there by Dynasty from British Columbia as that one's lobbed out by Patrick near side. Here's Fuico trying to get into the zone. Hex there hounding him for the puck. He'll lob that one down and in. Barbecue and Dynasty fight for it. Beavers come out on top, and Dynasty will loft that one down the length of the ice. Halfway through this game. So we hit that 2:30 mark here in the second. 3-0 still our score. Dynasty, Patrick doing their due diligence back in the defensive zone to make sure that gap stays the same here in the second period. Fuico down low, out to the point, finds his way to Barbecue after a moment. Banks that one back down to the center. Fuico shooting, hits the post, and that one's cleared out there by Hex. Hex out the back end. Leads Patrick a little too far, but he'll be able to fight for it at least. Barbecue wins it. Dynasty through Barbecue. Tries to find Patrick. Patrick gets the stick checks by Dynasty to free up the puck. Goes back to the point. Hex will be the first man to it. But Graves is hot on his heels. Hex with the lag. Almost able to get it out. Oh, what a save. Keeps that one out of the twine. The double doink on the far side post. And the man might have his hand shaken, but he's still shooting. And Barbecue's still hitting the upper 90s. 1:47 to go. And after a long scoring drought, Barbecue, I think, just waved goodbye. I don't know if that was what he meant in the replay, but he did give us the little stick waggle. 1:45 to go here in the second. It's 4-0 for the Duds. Shooting save made by Patrick. Down low, Barbecue out in front to Graves. Graves looks near side. Hex there with a stick check off the back end of Fuico, trying to find his way off the near side wall. Graves out to Fuico. Fuico off the back end, scooped out to the far side corner. Here's Hex with it now for the British Columbia Beavers. Off the back end, ricocheted off the wall, not able to find Dynasty in stride. Fuico topside, Hex with it now. Out in front, nice stop there by Pediatric Patrick. That one goes off. Graves back defensively here from Minneapolis. Here's Fuico with it now. At his own blue line with 1:10 to go here in the second. Fuico near side, off the wall, stopped there by Hex. Graves there little by little, looking to send that one back towards that defensive side. Dynasty here with it now. Stopped there by Barbecue. 60 seconds to go. Pediatric Patrick out in front, stopped there by Fuico. Top side, trying to get this one out, just barely inching its way towards that blue line. Barbecue there helping that one along, battling that one away, but giving it right back to the bear trap that he's just got his foot out of. Barbecue top side, finding his way to Graves with a forehand trap, but that one stopped away by Dynasty. Hex top side, the Dynasty off the back end, tries to lead Pediatric Patrick a little too far. Down hits the opposition. Graves shooting, hits the crossbar and goes down. I don't think I've seen that in a hot second. Graves lifting the puck hard on those shots. He's been working those. He's been doing his wrist curls, and you can see it. Graves, Dynasty out to Fuico. Fuico near side off Dynasty, getting a little bit of disruption during that turmoil. Barbecue looking for that dance near side off the back end, finding his way over to Fuico. Fuico with 7 seconds. Great shot, but a better save by Pediatric Patrick back between the pipes. And that'll lead us into the second intermission with a 4-0 difference on the board. Only one goal scored during that second period. British Columbia playing an absolute stellar defensive game out there on the ice. 16 shots against 4 of them going in here tonight. And they're playing better. They're playing better than they did. I said they had to be better. They had to make more saves, and they are so far. They just got to find a shot. 12 saves made. 5 from Patrick, 4 from Hex, 3 from Dynasty. Dynasty leading his team, 10 saves out of the team's 6 saves out of the team's 12 saves last game. And playing a more offensive role, playing a more disruption goal. See what they got here in this third period of action. British Columbia Beavers on the left side in the brown. We got the Milk Duds on the right side in the black. Puck strap, game's on, and almost an immediate shot finding its way through. Does anyone know how to turn off the server thing on the right side? Is there a command I can do for that? I live in Pittsburgh. I live nowhere near the West Coast, so that's just going to be on the whole stream. Let me know. I guess Irvion heard me. Never mind. Dynasty taking this one at the red line, but Fuico has other plans. Forehand shooting, scoring, and they start off the third period of action. 22 seconds into it with an opportunity, a knock on the door, and a hey, how you doing? Soccer boy, I would not believe that you guessed the password. I physically would not. Cole, backhand, barbecue. Top side from the slot, brings this one near side. Fuico with a backhand pass goes into the corner. Here's barbecue with an out. A shot goes off the side of the cage. Patrick here keeping that one alive towards that near side of the ice. 4 minutes 20 to go here in the third. 5-0 Duds. Cole making his first appearance on the ice here tonight for the Milk Duds. Fuico there picking that one up back on the defensive side. Bringing that one around town. Top side off the wall. Barbecue picking it up. Using that net as separation against his opposition. Dynasty getting a hand on that one. Here's Barbecue off the back end. Throws it off the wall. Cole shoots, scores off the near side wall. And it's 6-0. His first period on the ice here in the Pacific Cup Finals here in Season 10 is a beautiful one. Right off the top crossbar. Down she goes like the Titanic. 3:47 to go here in the third. Duds now lead 6-0. Fuico, forehand, finds Cole. Cole with a shot off the forehand, going wide down to the near side. Here's Barbecue off the backhand. Stopped there by Patrick. Patrick dancing his way near side, goes off the wall. Barbecue picks it up top side. Cole, empty net, scores off the backhand. And they're finding a way to put that one away. 7 goals for the Duds. That mercy roll is looming. Fuico just fighting for his rights in the center lane. Barbecue near side corner in the offensive zone, looking to keep this one alive for the boys in black. Barbecue out in front off the backhand. Stop there. Stick check by Pediatric Patrick near side. Hex with a shot goes into the far side wall. Cole, Dynasty. Here's Barbecue with it now. Off the backhand, finds Fuico in stride. A beautiful pass. Cole handed off, shooting far side and wide. Fuico there keeps it alive. Near side wraparound. Looking for that pass back out in front. Great save by Patrick back between the pipes, and a lob down there by the Beavers looking to stay alive. Barbecue awarded the save. And that'll be the considered, by the books, the first shot for British Columbia. Yeah, by Dynasty. It's weird. I don't know. That's how the stats work in this game. Fuico. Patrick. A few spinoramas, no avail. Fuico gets past 2. Forehand pass. Cole here with a little bit of step, but not enough to keep that one away from Hex. Fuico dancing, shooting. Save made by Patrick. Goes off the near side. Into the corner. Patrick there to meet Fuico. Here's Hex with it now. Hex off the back end. Looking to scoop that one top side over to Dynasty. Backhand chops this one down low. Cole here picks it up. Off the back end, keeps it alive along the wall. Shooting. Oh, what a goal. Hex able to find a way. The puppies like the industry, and it lost its way. But Hex said, hey, how you doing? I'll take you back to your home. 1-7. One step at a time. They're looking to stay alive. Great shot by Cole. Better save by Hex. Brought off the far side wall. Here's Fuico taking it away near side off the wall. Barbecue picks it up off the back end. Thrown on target, and Hex just going to score it himself. That's unfortunate. Can I get third time? That is unfortunate. 8-1 on the board. You work so hard to get one, and it comes back the other way. Slapshot happens. Cole, stolen by Hex. Dynasty near side. Shooting, I save by Barbecue, and a timely one at that. Hex near side. Cole going to be the first man to it for Minneapolis. Bank pass out. Stopped there by Dynasty. Stick checking this one back down low for British Columbia. 1:37 to go here in the third. 7 goals now the gap. Hex with a deflection off the post, and that one goes wide. Barbecue able to throw that one to no man's land and keep them going. Fuico, the first man down to get this loose puck. Banks it off the wall to himself. Dynasty not buying any of it. Cole at the point. Stopped by Hex towards the cage, but not on. 1:20 to go in the final period of regulation here in Game 2. No matter what happens here in this matchup, we'll have a third. Hex off the backhand. Swinging at that one back out in front. Fuico near side. Cole going to have to trail after this one. Looking to dance his way out in front. Patrick gets a piece of that one. Fuico there with a dance. Not able to find a way to get swifty with it. Pediatric Patrick throws that one down low for the British Columbia Beavers. Here's Barbecue with it now from Minneapolis. Top side. Stick checked by Patrick all the way through. Fuico not able to take that pass. Patrick, top side, stopped by Fuico. Getting a hand on this one. Hex down low in the corner, finding his way off the hands of the Beavers captain, Patrick. Looks to lead pass, finds Hex after the through and through. As he goes into the far side corner with a long distance 200-foot dump down. Barbecue, the first man back for Minneapolis. Bank pass top side. Fuico here with it now. Goes off to Cole. Cole shooting over to Fuico. Scoring. Oh, the little give, little go. Beautiful. Beautiful play. Fuico. Cole back to Fuico. Hex with nothing else he could have done on that backswing. He just had to stand there. He had to hope and he had to pray that the puck was going to hit him. 25 seconds left. 9-1 the score. Shooting, scoring, and they never say die. 5 shots into it. 23 seconds remain. Only 2 seconds elapsing off the board from that previous goal. British Columbia Beavers finding an opportunity to capitalize on. Fuico backhand stick check there by Hex twice in a row. Awarded the save on one of them as he keeps this one down towards that near side. 10 seconds remain here in regulation. Topside Dynasty. Backhand shot goes whizzing past the far side. Barbecue. Dynasty looking for the forehand stop there by Barbecue. Now it follows its way off towards that top side. And that'll be the end of the third. Duds up 2-0. They need to win one more to be the Season 10 Pacific Cup champions. Will they walk away with a sweep? Question on the minds here tonight. Man, 26 shots in one game. Hard to overcome, no matter who you are. 7 saves apiece for Patrick and Hex. 3 saves down there for Dynasty. 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll. We're back on the ice here in a few moments. Fuico 4 goals, Cole with 2, Graves with 1 during that last matchup. Milk Duds defend the right cage once more here tonight, at least. Beavers defend the left cage in the brown. Here's Dynasty. Here's side, stop there by Hex. Hex looking towards that near side wall. Shooting, scoring! Fuico with the first goal. Gets the separation he needed. 13 seconds here into the game. You give him a little dough, give him a little flour, you can make yourself a pizza. That's on top for now, and no, it goes in. Just like that, we have an answer. Mere nanoseconds elapsing. Had to slow it down. Try to watch the bullets track past Neo with that speed to keep that one going. Man, Hex once again with a face-off goal here tonight. Able to keep his team alive. Fuico. Topside off the forehand. Cole here with it now. Stopped there by Patrick. Off the backhand. Scooped off the offense. Here's Hex with a shot. Goes off Fuico. Barbecue. Topside. Trying to get that one down to Cole. Hex here with a reversal. Topside to Patrick. Stick check there by Barbecue. Shot by Hex. Saved by Barbecue. Off to Fuico in the neutral zone. Backhand pass. Cole near side. Shot goes wide. Fuico on the top side. Picks up the loose pieces. Back out to the point. Trying to get away to jive his way topside. Throws that one back towards his own cage. Won't be awarded the save on that one. I thought it was a very real possibility that the game was just going to be like, yeah, you saved it. Barbecue near side. Empty cage. Fuico pulling, shooting, scoring, and it's 1-2. 3:50 to go here in the first. Fuico left all alone with the puck in his devices. Patrick, the last man back, just not able to get in the traffic in time. Hex, Cole. Top side, forehand shot goes off the post. Barbecue out in front, and he's able to walk that one in. The gap is now 2. Barbecue is waiting patiently on that near side. Dynasty didn't have the stick in the right position. 3:37 to go here in the first. This game 3 is getting a little bit more lopsided. Fuico near side. Breaking this one out is Hex. Dynasty here with it now. Pass down low, here's Fuico. Fuico looks top side. Doesn't take that passing lane, goes Dynasty's side instead. Gets it through. Gonna go after his own pass. Hex here with possession, topside for British Columbia. Backhand, forehand, down low to Patrick. Patrick here trying to fish his way free off towards that top side. Fuico there, eyes it up, gets involved right at the nick of time. Tex there takes it away, gets past one. Cole there, the second man back, gets the puck away. Off the backhand, shooting, scoring from the neutral zone, and he makes it 4-1. Milk Duds taking no victim here tonight, hitting the net whenever they can. Fuico waiting for that pass on the far side that never came. 3 minutes remain here in the first. 4-1's our score in favor of Minneapolis. Fuico getting swifty down low. Shooting. Nice save by Dynasty. Going off the barbecue. Patrick. That one's going to leak out the far side into the corner. Fuico here the now. Off the backhand. Finding his way over to Cole. Stick check there by Hex. Hex there trying to open up a driving lane for Dynasty, but not able to get that one through. Fuico down low. Dynasty off the end wall, finding his way fished free near side. Here's Barbecue. Shot goes out the end of the cage, going over to Fuico. Out to the point to Cole. Cole here with 2 minutes 30 to go here in the first period. Patrick takes it away topside over to the corner to Hex. Hex here trying to find that centering pass. The lag was a little too much for him to handle. Here's Patrick. Backhand. Dynasty down low. Cole going to try to be the first man to it, but Hex just simply better. Hex, topside, wrap around, shooting, saved by Fuico. Goes off, and it goes in. Dynasty cleaning up the garbage. They call him the trash man. He just goes around eating up garbage. 2-4. Beavers taking them as they come. 2:12 to go here in the first. Opportunity finds his way to your door. In a game like this, cannot deny it. Cole looking off the backhand hook. Hex doing the same. Falls out into the corner of the Minneapolis zone. Here's Barbecue with an out near side. Goes off the wall. Back down off Dynasty. Barbecue challenged by Dynasty once more. Fuico and Hex there with a few spins in the center ice. Dropping the mitts. Getting a little personal adversity out of the way. I'm sure they're just exchanging compliments down there. I like your hair. Teeth look sparkly today. I'm sure that's exactly what was happening. Nothing else. 1:35 to go here in the first. 2 goals our gap. Barbecue backhand, stopped by Pat. Pat forehand, shooting, far side and wide. Hex. Looking to tiptoe his way back far side. Here's Barbecue. Barbecue at the point, looking to dance his way in. Collapsed on by both defensemen from the British Columbia zone. Shot goes wide off the near side. Fuico had a laser beam. Just pointed at the Beavers zone. Here's Hex, wraparound, shooting, off the post again, and Fuico awarded the lone save during the event. Fuico, backhand, over to Cole. Cole has the shot lane. Takes his time with it, getting fancy with it. Hex there stick checks him once, stick checks him twice, and says, hey, this puck is mine. Cole says, topside, Fuico, empty cage, shooting. Oh, what a save by Dynasty. Doesn't get awarded it, though. Even though I feel like he should have been. Nice save, Patrick, and he scoops it out. Fuico, back at the point, trying to take this one back downtown to capitalize on the disgruntled defense. Forehand, shooting, post and wide. Shooting, far side and wide. Barbecue point, finds Fuico at the red line, back down low to the corner. Barbecue has to fall after it. Dynasty back in the defensive end wall for British Columbia. Take that one away. Barbecue wraparound shooting. Oh, what a save by Dynasty. Back to the point. Fuico looks for a hand. Patrick there centers that one back down to the far side faceoff circle. Down low, Barbecue. Back to Fuico. Near side as he has to fall after it. Patrick first man to it. 2-on-1. Dancing. Shooting. Goes off. Would have been off the near side and wide. Cole. Fuico takes it through for the boys in black. Dances with it. Tries to cut with it. Get fancy with it. They have the 2-goal lead. Fuico looking to make it flashy. I respect that. Barbecue shooting, and that goes in. That one I respect a little bit less. Both defensemen so close. Just so far. And that's the end of the first period of action. We walk into the first intermission here in Game 3 with a 5-2 difference on the board. Minneapolis on top so far here tonight. 3 shots the difference, 3 goals the difference. Those saves are dead even. Possession time, I feel, should be a lot more one-sided. 18 seconds, 11 of those being Hex here tonight. 38 seconds, 37 of them being Fuico. I don't know how that counts up. I feel like Cole had the puck for a hot second back in the D zone. He was alone with it. I don't know what else the game wants from him. Cole coming out, Graves going in here for the second period. We're going to see what difference it has down there on the ice here for Game 3. Middle chapter play. Ready to rock, ready to roll. Duds on the right side in the black. Beavers on the left side in the brown. We're back underway here tonight. Graves. Fuico. Looks near side. Banked off the Barbecue. Shooting. Far side and wide with a hard shot to handle. Graves at the Barbecue. Barbecue shooting. Goes off the side of the cage to Hex. Hex here for British Columbia. Top side walling out. Here's Fuico. It's Dynasty down low. Simmers it down in the corner. Makes things complicated. Dynasty, topside off the wall, finds Patrick out at the point. Shot goes off. Fuico almost able to direct that one in. Hex in the right spot at the right time, just barely off the angle to make that one happen. Barbecue coming back to help out the defense. Hex doing the same with Dynasty for the offensive side of the Beavers. Sandwiching them, just hounding them, slapping them around, giving them a swirly back behind the Duds cage. Hex Looking back, top side for a passing lane to open up. Barbecue closes the gap, gets the stick check. Graves there helping out against Dynasty. Here's Fuico near side, gets it away. Off the back end, top side of Barbecue, leads him too far gone. Off the back end, Graves at the point, stopped there by Patrick in the neutral zone. Graves trying to bring this one down low. Hex. Off the wall, bringing this one out. Here's Fuico. Patrick. Hex out in front, off the stick of Graves, and that was kept wide. Shot goes wide off the near side with 3:44 to go here in the second. Patrick, Barbecue. Fuico there sent off to the far side. Here's Dynasty with it now. Graves. Fuico. Sift that one out in front. Oh, what a play. Oh my gosh, what a goal. That's just mean. Oh man, that's just mean. 6-2's the gap. 3:30 to go here in the second. Fuico. Nasty deke. Dynasty. Off the back end. Going to help his teammate along with that dump down. 3:18 to go here in the second. Here's Barbecue with the puck now. Looking to make it 7. Barbecue topside. Fuico on the corner. Looking to take this one out in front. Fakes him out. And he's just going to walk. No, and it's the post. Oh, that one hurts my heart a little bit. Hex. I'm sure Patrick's not complaining about that at all. Post really the goaltender's best friend here tonight. Graves looking down low. Pass off the backhand. Not able to find his way out in front. Here's Fuico with the rebound. Fuico off the near side wall. Stick checked away by Hex into the top side wall. Dynasty here to pick it up with 2:48. Graves gets a piece of it. Second try as well. Goes off the near side from Dynasty. Here's Hex. Pittsburgh Viper here this season playing in the Pro Finals. We'll see him here on Sunday. Barbecue shooting. And there's another one. Long distance shot. Finding a way. Dynasty. Fuico back down low for Minneapolis. Here's Barbecue with the puck now. Going to hold that one in the corner. 7-2 here. You're in that 2-minute mark of the second period. Graves. X there with a few spinoramas trying to get just body position. Very difficult to do against Graves here on his native ping. Not quite the same Milk Duds team that we see on the East Coast. Fuico near side, pass over to Graves. Taking this one back at the red line. Stopped there with a stick check by Dynasty. Graves. Going off to Fuico. Stick check there by Hex into the near side wall. Here's Pediatric Patrick down low, the captain of the British Columbia Beavers with the puck near side. Dynasty shot goes wide over to the top side. Here's Hex. Looking to keep this one down low. Off the backhand, stick check by Graves, loosens it up. Dynasty keeps this one down low. Patrick overextends on it for a moment. I think he might have flipped his camera. That's normally the mentality we see whenever you flip your camera. You got that few seconds of lag where your brain catches up to what's happening on the screen. Fuico empty net, shooting, scoring, and he makes it 8-2. And this, as long as this game has gone on, every goal is making it feel like this is the end of the series. 6 is the gap, and I don't know if I've seen that comeback this season. I've seen it before. I've seen a 6-goal comeback once in Season 3 in the Challenger Division. I've never seen a 7-goal comeback in SPL outside of the Open Division, because Open's a weird beast where random things happen. Patrick all alone, he walks it in. And it's 3-8 with 1:18 to go in the middle chapter. Great pressure by Hex, and a great eye to see down the ice. A hard format to really play it out. You're down, you got to play risky. You got to play risky for the biscuit, as the professionals say. I think that's actually the technical term for that statement. And playing one man down the ice to kind of cherry pick it away, very difficult. It means you got a lot of faith in your defense. Graves walking it through, 2-on-1, nothing that Pediatric Patrick could do. And it's 9-3 on the board, 58 seconds to go here in the second period. There's just nothing he could do but pressure the first shooter and hope the puck hits him on the way through. And Graves just finding himself right spot, right time. 15th shot of Game 3. And 10th goal for the Minneapolis Milk Duds here in the second. Just under a minute to go. Boys play on. Barbecue back in his own zone. Pass over to Fuico. Fuico taking this one off the backhand, back in the neutral zone. Looking to jive with it. All 3 players of the Beavers overextending on that play. Graves. Stick checked by Dynasty. Going out the hip of Patrick towards that topside. Dynasty here with a hip check. Forehand shot. What might have been on. I think that caught a piece of Patrick on the way through. Graves there dumps it down and in. Dynasty the first man to it here for the Beavers. 19 seconds remain here in the second. He leans top side, weighs his options. Forehand pass through the air, stopped by Fuico. Patrick and Graves collide, puck goes top side. Fuico and Dynasty collide, puck stays there. Here's Graves with it now. Backhand pass near side over to his captain. Fuico, 3 seconds, shot goes off the side of the cage, and that'll take us into the second intermission of Game 3. 10-3, the final score of the second period. I don't know what I was doing there. That was a weird statement to make. Anyway, 3 shots saved. No saves made during that period for Minneapolis, but they didn't really need to. They put on an immense amount of pressure on the offensive side of the puck, and to them, a good offense might as well just be the best defense. 1 goal apiece for British Columbia. Minneapolis, another story to tell. 4 goals Fuico, 2 for Grave, 1 for Cole, and 3 for Barbecue. Back down on the ice here for the third and final period, possibly this season here for the Western Divisions. Minneapolis leads at 10 on the right side in the black. Beavers defend the left cage with 3 in the brown. Near side Graves. Graves off the backhand. Stopped by Hex towards the cage, not on. Here's Barbecue. Hits the side of the enemy cage, back to himself, intended recipient of his own pass. Here's Dynasty. Top side. Off the forehand, finds his way off the dome of Hex. Fuico getting a piece. Dynasty near side. Pediatric Patrick going to toss this one back down into the defensive end. Dynasty says, let's take that one back around for a trip. Barbecue near side. Graves out with the duck head. A little fit change during the intermission. Off the backhand, stopped there by Dynasty. Popped out to the point, goes off Hex top side. I think Hex also changed his fit as well. I could be wrong, though. But something strikes me different. It's probably something with his hair. If my past relationships have taught me any virtues or nuggets of knowledge, if you will. Graves, Dynasty. Going off Fuico. Fuico near side going off Dynasty. Graves with it now top side over to Barbecue. Barbecue scoring off the top left corner. A great shot from the point. And he's bringing pride back to the States. Beautiful upper left 90 position. 2 goals away from the Mercy roll. And it's looming like King Kong in that one movie that he's in. I don't remember what movies he's in, but he is in one of them, and he be looming in that one. 3:43 to go. Regulation drawing towards an end. We'll name our champions before the night's over. Fuico, Graves near side, empty cage, is going to walk it, and that nice stick check. Pediatric Patrick get back in time to make that save. Here's Barbecue. Barbecue. Top side, Dynasty getting a few stick checks in, throws this one down the gap. Here's Patrick. Top side, Dynasty. Barbecue getting a piece of that one down low for the boys in black. Patrick getting involved off the back end, stopped there by Graves. Awarded the save, strangely enough. As that one sent out to the neutral zone. Hex getting a piece of that one, so does Fuico. Barbecue down low in the enemy zone, going off Dynasty. Stick to the top side wall. Fuico trying to find the centering pass. Hex doing the opposite. The not centering pass, I think is the technical term. Here's Graves. 3 to go here in the third. Graves off the back end over to Barbecue. Barbecue topside Fuico off the hip, not able to take that one right from the pocket. No, knowing the Duds, they will not just hit these goals from center ice or beyond. They want to make it look flashy. And that's if they don't give up another goal. I could be wrong, but that's my expectation. Graves. Dynasty. Patrick there getting a piece of that one. Dynasty here near side lobs it into the corner. Patrick there with a few stick checks, looks for that near side hook over to Hex. Hex off the backhand. Graves with a hand on that one as well. Fuico there gets involved. Hex with a back pass over to Dynasty. Dynasty here looking to pass that one top side. Doesn't have the angle right off the get-go. Maintains possession with 2:16 to go in regulation. Off the forehand, dimed off the face of Patrick. Really ripped that one. Here's Hex shooting, scoring. And he makes it 4-11. 2:09 to go. Great stick checks against Fuico. And found a way just like that Drake and Josh song. Barbecue, top side, shooting. Not able to score off the near side. Towards that top side. Fuico here picking it up, shooting, scoring off the top ropes. And he makes it 12-4. Beautiful takeaway by Fuico. And he's saying, all right, it's getting closer to my bedtime. You know, it's 7:30, it's 8:30. I'm set to be in bed by 9. Hex off the back end, sent top side, Dynasty. Going to send that one off the far side wall. Fuico's actually not that young. That's just for the bit. I just want to clear that up before there's any clips made. But now that I've said it later, it's probably, anyway. Fuico topside. Look to take this one down low for the centering pass. Goes off the inside of the enemy cage over to Fuico, or Barbecue. Back to Fuico. Dynasty picks it up for the Beavers. Sends this one out the near side wall. Pediatric Patrick with a great stick check on Graves. Makes him the first man to it. Stick checking it off the panhandle of Graves. Here's Hex with a shot. Goes off the post out in front. Stopped there by Graves. Poised. Staying in the shot lane. Not going to be stick checked away. Fuico finds his way near side off the back end. Scoops out one top side. Here's Hex with it now. Graves near side. Pauses. Don't know if he lagged out or if it was just for dramatic effect. With that long distance touch, making it a 5-12 gap. You can't see it, but Hex sets stats. Now you can't see it. The gap is 7. 1:04 to go. Duds just looking to stay alive. Or Beavers just looking to stay alive right now. Barbecue. Hex down in the corner. A few Beyblade swings by Barbecue, not finding a whole lot of contact there. Dynasty with a shot goes near side and wide. Here's Barbecue out to the zone. Patrick with a lob towards that top side. Hex going to have to trail after it. Hex, you're off the back end. Barbecue gets a piece of that one. Hex down low. Forehand shot goes off the head of the, not even Fuico. He doesn't get awarded that save. Top side, open net. Graves going to walk it in. And now it's 13-5. 34 seconds remain in the Pacific Cup Finals. And I feel this was football. The victory formation will be out there on the field right now. 30 seconds remain. Both teams just playing for a few more. What a shot. Doesn't matter what the score is. That was a great shot. Holy cow. Barely an angle to work with. Patrick taking away an entire half of the net. One puck width was all that remained for an opportunity. Good shot. Graves, Barbecue, and that's going to be the end of it. And it ends with a mercy roll. Milk Duds, the Season 10 Pacific Cup champions, walking away with a big dub in a big way. 3 games in, 3 games out. Bing, bang, boom. Let's go home. Game 1 was a 3-13 victory. Game 1 was a 3-13 victory. Game 3 was a 5-15 victory. Shot total, still not quite the same as it was back in the first game. Minneapolis really laid it down, and they laid it down thick whenever it came to the offensive opportunities. Both teams played a marvelous game here tonight. Both teams playing their hearts out. Beavers gave it their best. Duds playing a great matchup here tonight as well. Throughout the series, both these teams scored a lot of goals. 78 goals for the Minneapolis Milk Duds. Is that right? Did I do the math correctly? 24 goals for the Beavers. But here in Game 3, Hex with a hat trick, Pediatric Patrick with 1, Dynasty with 1. 3 of the team's 4 saves were Dynasty. And off the other side, Cole with 1, Fuico with 5, Graves with 4, and Barbecue 5 goals as well, matching up with Fuico on the offensive side. But both sides 4 saves apiece. Minneapolis, congratulations. Walking away with another championship. A lot of pride with it. I don't think we're doing post-game interview. But either way, good matchup. A few things to point out throughout the series. 78 goals for the Minneapolis Milk Duds. 24 goals out there on the ice for the British Columbia Beavers. Biggest goal scorers for the Beavers. Hex with 17, Pat with 4, Dynasty with 3. Out there for the Minneapolis Milk Duds, 29 goals Fuico, 25 goals Barbecue, 17 goals Graves, 7 for Cole, and 8 points on the night for that man. But top save makers really played out the series. Patrick and Dynasty both tying with 21 saves for their team. Next in line is also from the Beavers with the Hex with 14. On the other side of the ice, 12 saves Barbecue, 5 for Fuico, 3 for Graves, and nothing out there for Cole. What a great matchup from both sides of the ice. An absolute phenomenal championship game from the Minneapolis Milk Duds, showing us what that team really has on their native ping, and it was something glorious. Their stick handling, their puck control, their positioning, second to none throughout the Pacific Coast, and I say that with a little bit of confidence. By a little bit, I mean a decent amount, not like an overwhelming amount, but like it's a solid amount. It's like whenever you get like the onion on like your McDouble. It's like that. You notice it, it's enough, and it's not too much. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys tonight. LeBron James coming in to show support for the Duds after a big championship win. Don't think I see anybody in the staging channel. Did someone delete the staging channel? Oh, no, there it is. So I'm going to say it's safe to say that there's no interview here tonight. Minneapolis Milk Duds, phenomenal season. Winning a whopping, 20 games straight. Throughout the regular season, into the playoffs, an undefeated stint that I don't know if we've ever seen before. And really just coming home in a big way, bringing the boys back to Minneapolis with the trophy. And yeah, I'll see if I can really bring Irvy on to give us a title for the Western Division. At least a title. But my agreement with him was 2 divisions for SPL to give out the title for a different region. And so we kind of only have 1. So it's going to be a talk that we're going to have. But at the very least, we're getting a title this season. And then we'll work on the previous seasons after that. But that's a later problem. And right now, Minneapolis is going to go home. They're going to party hardy. And they deserve it. Great season here. Hopefully we'll see them next time around. I believe if you want a little insider information as you stuck through the thick and through the thin with me here tonight, the season outline looks like we're going to be opening registrations for season 11 September 25th. We're closing it on October 6th. So that means we can get the preseason started on October 9th and the regular season started on October 16th. So if you want to write those down, registrations open September 25th, close on October 6th. Preseason starts the 9th, regular season starts the 16th. And then we'll take a break for holidays and Thanksgiving week for where it applies and come back for playoffs in January. SD Overlook, that's pretty set in stone. I really doubt we're changing that because there's no way we're finishing season 11 this year after what happened in season 4. But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching some good old-fashioned Slapshot with me here tonight. And thank you for all the big names in red on the screen right now. Irvion, Eli, JStronics, Minsnoda, Gubby, M-Dub, Unglued Snail, Maney, Q Silver, Laugh Track, Davo, and Cheese Pup. Appreciate all your continued support immensely. And yeah, congratulations once again, Minneapolis. Hopefully we'll see you guys next season. Maybe get another repeat going on. Little dynasty going. He's on one of the teams, British Columbia, having a dynasty already. Just not the one you're thinking about. But, yeah, good stuff. Pro Finals on Sunday. If not Sunday, it is Monday. As soon as I know it goes out on the SPL Twitter. Follow the SPL Twitter at SPL_rebound. Get all the up-to-date info. Without Blades, it's really going to leave a hole. And nothing against Blades. Best man that's ever played or worked in SPL. But he's left some big shoes to fill. I'm not going to lie to you. But hopefully our Twitter presence stays the same. Hopefully we keep up-to-date info on our Twitter page. But it's going to be wild. How long it take for awards to go out? That's a great question. I should be able to do it tonight. At least send in the list tonight. It'll probably take either 3 to 5 business days. We're projected for sometime in December. I think that's a safe answer. Nah, it shouldn't take that long. So the reason it took a long time last season was because I had the wrong slap IDs for every single West player. I don't know how it happened, but I've deleted the old database of slap IDs, and I've started filing them anew. So whatever slap ID was sent in with your Season 10 registration, that is the one I'm going to use. And if it's wrong, it's wrong, and if it's right, it's right. Yeah. What's up, Bam? Hope you're having a great night. Closing out the night here. Lamenting on things of the past. But, yeah, I really want to convince Irv to at least get West a title. But I also really need the new players to stick around. We had 3 brand new, entirely West teams. And they just didn't know the system. But it would also kind of help out West. I have too many ideas. I'm going to be here all night if I start talking about it for West. Yeah, I'm done. As soon as I said that, I sat down. I thought of 3 more. Yep, we're calling it a night. It's late. I need to rest up. I did a volleyball game. I did pro semifinals, and I did the finals. My voice is ready to not be alive anymore. But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in to the SPL Network. My name is Darth Taxil. Hopefully, we'll see you all in the next broadcast. But with that being said, I hope you all have a great evening, a great afternoon, and a great night.